What's up everybody? Chef Fritz is here, and today's video is, as the thumbnail suggests, we're gonna get you about 2 weeks worth of meal prep for under $40. Let's get into the video. So, as you might have seen, I recently changed the name of the playlist from Workout Wednesdays to Let's Get Fit. And that's simply because there's more to the fitness component than just working out in the gym. And it's not gonna be too long before New Year's rolls around, people start make those New Year's resolutions of going to the gym, getting healthy, and I just wanna be able to help everybody do all that right here on this playlist. Christmas is coming, and I had to support Star Wars. It's coming out soon. But back to the topic at hand. How can you, on a budget with about $40, get close to 2 weeks worth of meal prep? Specifically, I did a combination of Costco as well as Lucky's. If you don't believe me, I have the receipts right here and here. So let's take a look at them, and you might be saying, well, according to those receipts, you spent more than $40. But if we're talking about just the meal prep and not my bagels, I had to have a little snack of peanut butter cups as well as my matcha mochi. If we're taking all of that out of the equation and just looking into the meal prep, when we do the final subtractions, it's about $40. So what do we get for $40? Pasta, we get some sweet peppers, pesto sauce, hot links, 2 pounds worth of rotisserie chicken. Tip here is if you live near a Costco, typically that Costco will take all the rotisserie chicken that they have at the last hour of their shift, shred it up, and put it into these little vacuum sealed packs. So if you don't want to shred the chicken, save yourself some time, get a little bit more bang for your buck, go towards the end of the day at Costco. The bell peppers as well as the hot links are what we're gonna throw in the oven. The rotisserie chicken's already cooked, pesto's already done. And the Costco pesto, pretty good in my opinion. And then the pasta, you might be able to hear that we actually have the water boiling in the back, and pretty much that's all that we really have to do for this. So let's go ahead and get into the cooking portion of the video. Alright, so here we are at our boiling pot, and when you're cooking pasta, you want to add a little bit of oil into the water. That way the pasta, when it cooks, it doesn't stick to each other as well as the walls or the floor of the pot. Now that it's come to a boil, all that we do, just open up our pasta. How can I know if the whole grain pasta that I'm getting is actually good or has the right amount of fiber? A good rule of thumb is just to look at the calories. It should be every 50 calories, you should have 1 gram of fiber. This pasta in particular has 5 grams of fiber for 180 calories. So we're more than over that 1:50 ratio. Now that we have the pasta boiling, and in my experience, whole grain pasta takes a little bit longer to cook, so this is a perfect time for us to get started on the hot links, as well as the sweet peppers. But hot links take a little bit longer to cook, so we're gonna throw them in first. And having these in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes is good depending on how high of a heat that you have. Now with the hot links and the pasta cooking, let's prepare our peppers. Now that we've washed our peppers, all that we need to do is cut off the ends before we cook them. And then as soon as the pasta's done, go ahead, take it and drain it. So the way that we're gonna cook the rest of the pasta is actually coating the pots with some oil, and then we're gonna add back in the pasta, add in the chicken, add in the pesto. Pesto typically has a lot of oil, so we don't need that much for this step. Just enough to make sure that no pasta sticks to the sides of the walls of the pans. Just like that is enough. It looks like a lot because it's starting to spread, but it's actually not that much. So I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. All we did up to this point is just add in the chicken and add in the pasta. Now, let's add in the pesto. as you're mixing up the last bit of the chicken with the pasta and pesto. Your hot links should be done at this point. Go ahead, pull them out of the oven, throw in the sweet peppers in their place for about 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how many that you have and how well done you like them. And then go ahead, pull them out, chop them up, put both the bell peppers as well as the hot links on top of the pasta, and we're all done. What? You thought that I was just gonna meal prep and not eat for myself? This is why it's almost 2 weeks worth of meal prep, because I'm gonna eat one before the rest of the week starts. Wow, 13 meals, $40. Take that back, 14 meals. I ate one. And actually, there's probably enough in this container to make a few more servings. So the whole point of this video was just to help you find ways, healthier ways, in order for you to meal prep for yourself and save a little bit of money, but also to have a lot of the work done for you going into it. Because the chicken was already cooked, the pesto is already made, realistically, this should not take you more than an hour. And I'm talking about setting up the pots and pans and then cleaning up. Because you're pretty much just heating up food at this point and then packaging it up, and then you just have to clean up the mess that you made. Let's get a jump on 2020 early. Let's get fit now. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe if you don't want to miss it on the next video, and I'll see you in the next one.